Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Reese. It's that time, y'all. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. It's time to get into the show. You're tuned in to Bar Talk 4.0. And let me tell you, warning, advisory set, viewers discretion. Tonight's show, it just might trigger you, but that's all right because you got the opportunity to what? Click on off. Let's get into the show, y'all.
You are now tuned in with Big Reese on Bar Talk.
All right. Warning advisory, viewers discretion. Tonight's show might trigger you. It might go crazy. But guess what? You can always scroll to the next. Viewers discretion. Viewers discretion. Let's get into the show, y'all.
You are now tuned in with Big Reese on Bar Talk.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
Bar Talk 4.0. It is Sunday. No, it's Monday. Monday. All right, Bar Talk 4.0. It's your boy Big Reese. I'm here, and we're going to take this daggone thing all the way up. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a ticket all the way from the aisle 1, from aisle 37. Okay, lane 1, A, B, and C. Welcome to the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into urban news.
Urban news, intoxicating games, controversial topics. Grab your drinks. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
30-minute session we got today. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, this was wow. This weekend, what do you call it? Halloween weekend. Halloween weekend this weekend, people was acting a fool. Fight centrals at some of these places. I was watching them. The cops running up and down the street, 50 going north. Come on, people. We're grown adults. You don't have to act like the damn daggone character you grew up as, okay? Do better. Come on. Come on, Cletus. We can do better than that, y'all. Next year, let's have a better Halloween. Into the mix time, but we are into that zone, the zone that they said. Today is November 3rd. November 3rd. You know what that means. Tomorrow we got a little voting to do. Today, the food stamp system is still sitting down. You got all these mayors, governors talking about we're going to use the emergency funds for this and that, and we'll do this and we'll do that. We need to see it. I'm just saying. Shout out to everybody who's trying to make things done. Shout out to the food banks or whatever. It's just crazy that people look down on food banks for all these years, and then now we're in a small crisis to where now y'all need them. Shout out to the food banks that on it. Shout out to daggone Jamal Bryant's church and all. He said, don't bring money, bring food. It don't get no better than that. It don't get now. Wednesday, I got the videos of getting together. I'm putting the show together for Wednesday. Wednesday, we definitely gonna get into a religionist talk. Okay, we touch everything. This is Bar Talk, baby. Ain't nobody off that on the roster for it. I know. Everybody's on the roster. Everybody can get it. They're going with this. So that's what that is. So we're gonna do religion in the church on Wednesday. It's very put together. Today's topic is called recovery. Cutting people off. It's recovery. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Calling all ears.
You already know.
Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese.
Welcome to Bar Talk, y'all. Let's turn this daggone thing up and get this plane up in the air. Welcome to the show. Please have your seatbelt in. It's going to be a lot of turbulence going through today. It's going to be a lot of hurt feelings. Get the banners up. Get the ushers out because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings. in the congregation today. So it is what it is. I can't do nothing. I'm just a messenger. Okay. So let's get into it. We have our very first video. Yep. Bing bong. Ding. And which one do I want to run? We'll start this one. Oh, you know how I do. Bing. Let me make sure y'all can. All right, let me see it. All right, let's get into it.
Anything that you lose in this season of your life may be because it was visible but not valuable. God says anything, I'm having church by myself already, that is not bearing fruit, I gotta cut it off. People in your life that if you really sat down and thought, what value do they bring to you? God is saying you got too much luggage. I was getting ready to go out of town, and there are certain airlines that let you fly your bags for free. It's only one problem. They let your bags fly free as long as they don't exceed the weight limit. Some of you are paying penalties for stuff that you shouldn't even be paying for because you're trying to carry things and people into seasons that God did not bless and ordain. And I don't know who's going to receive this, but as of now, I release you from the guilt of leaving people in a season that they can't. I gotta stop. Y'all sleep on me today. Some of you keep missing God because you allow your conscience to get to you and make you feel bad for being obedient. Did you hear what I just said? I'm not telling you to neglect people God has assigned to you. What I'm telling you is there are some people that are connected to you that are a weight. And God will not elevate you until you disconnect from certain things that are holding you back.
This is a 23-year-old woman who has 3 babies and says she gets no help from the father or anyone else. But you got to hear the advice she's giving out to other women. And the
So this is where this is. Did y'all understand it? Do I gotta dissect it for y'all? Run me one more time. They say run my face.
Maybe because it was visible but not valuable. God says anything, I'm having church by myself already, that is not bearing fruit, I gotta cut it off. People in your life that if you really sat down and thought, what value do they bring to you? God is saying you got too much luggage. Getting ready to go out of town, and there are certain airlines that let you fly your bags for free. It's only one problem. They let your bags fly free as long as they don't exceed the weight limit. Some of you are paying penalties for stuff that you shouldn't even be paying for because you're trying to carry things and people into seasons that God did not bless and ordain.
You get BMJ talking with that talk. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. Welcome to the show.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Anybody want to take that shot at it? Anybody want to take that shot at it? Okay, here I go. Let's go. Baby girl, baby boy. Let's talk about the general. Let's just talk about it. Okay. Some people are carrying weight that they don't need to carry. Some people need to be cut off. There's no reason why some people can wake up and have the satisfaction of knowing that you're struggling, you got all these things going on, and you haven't cut some of these people off. Cutting some of these people off requires you to have some type of peace There's people in your life that you need to cut the fuck off.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to them, get the collection plates out because we got feelings that are going to be hurt tonight. Y'all really have to understand that at some point in time in your life, you have to learn how to cut people off. When I was growing up, my parents didn't teach me that. They didn't teach me that everybody is going to be around forever and all. Today, in today's generation and everything moving, we need to teach these kids how everybody's not your friend, one, and then number two, how to cut people off and disconnect.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and there's a lot of hurt feelings, and I hear him screaming. I taught my daughter last week. I said, listen, everybody is not your friend, because she would say, yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. Everybody is not your friend. Okay. Everyone is not family either. There are people in your family that you might have to cut off because of the fact of the matter, they don't fit the principle or the movement that you're moving towards. Hate me, I'm just a messenger.
Big Reese, I hear a lot of hurt souls.
I hear hurt souls out there. Y'all sometimes have to understand that there are people who mean no good to you once you get to a certain level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to them, they gotta listen. There are people that will continue to poison you as long as you keep them around, and as you keep them around, they will continue to poison you, and as you keep getting poisoned, you'll bleed and poison, and that shit will run on other people and people in your circle who are just innocent bystanders. You hear it all the time from celebrities. They started with 50 daggone people in their group, and then it's just down to like 7 or 8 people because they cut some people off because they seen some people are dead weight. Remember a week ago, we did Words or Power. If you didn't go see him, go on YouTube, look up Big Reese, BarTalk 4.0, Big Reese, and go watch the video of Words or Power. I broke down 3 different words. It's a 2-day series that I did on it. I broke them down. Y'all have to understand that you have to have boundaries with people. You have to have standards. And if people can't fit your boundaries, they can watch from a distance.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him, and there's some hurt feelings in the congregation today. Y'all have to understand, I'm not the person. I'm just the messenger. There are people that you have around you that can't go into 2026 with you. Bring it closer so I can reach you. Let me say it again for the slow ones in the back over there. There are people that cannot go into 2026 with you because their bus stop is 2025. And if you continue and you leave them on the bus, it's going to hurt you in the long run.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Let's talk about our next video. Let's get into it, Dad. I'm telling y'all, I'm on a roll tonight. I'm on a roll. I was thinking I was doing this all day today.
And there are a lot of my family members. You can't choose your family. You can love them, but you can love them from a distance too. And there are a lot of my family members that I've had to learn to love from a distance. They call me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You need something, let me know. But I can't have you in my life because you're toxic. You're poisonous. And there's nothing wrong with it. People's like, what's wrong with you? You're getting away from your family. The hell with you. I'm happy. You can't choose your family. You can love them, but you can love them from a distance.
Watch it one more time.
And there are a lot of my family members that I've had to learn to love from a distance. They call me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You need something, let me know. But I can't have you in my life because you're toxic. You're poisonous. And there's nothing wrong with it. People's like, what's wrong with you? You're getting away from your family. The hell with you. I'm happy.
You hear that? Tyler Perry would say that stuff. There are people who are sometimes in your family that's toxic that you got to be, hey, listen, this ain't flying that way, my boy. This ain't flying that way, my girl. You got to roll. This is one of them where I can love you from a distance. It is. I can love you from a distance. We have a hard time talking about loving a family member or loving someone from a distance. We literally do. We have a hard time dealing with that. And people got to understand it's part of life. It happens. Not everybody is built to go to the next level with you. It's okay. Your mother might be one of the biggest problems in your life. You've done 50 million things. It's been years and ain't nothing changed. You can cut them off and be as a distance. Your dad might be that toxic guy around. Your cousin, your sister, your brother, auntie, cousin, uncle, whoever. Your second generation, your distance brother, your distant who there are people who live in other states and I've never talked to. I have a family member lives in a different state. Last time I seen this person was probably when I was, I want to say probably 11 years old, 11 or 12. That person did their distance, they did their thing. That's that. The last time I physically seen that person was probably when I was 12. And that's okay. That person disconnected themselves from my parents, our side of the family on this side, and that's okay. They have their reasons. Maybe one day they'll all come together before people be trying to gasp going to bed, trying to figure out getting their last breaths. People will come together and all right, cool. Does that person owe me a reason? No. Understand, the world doesn't owe you any understanding. I'm going to bring it closer. The world does not owe you understanding. It doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't owe you whatever you might be due. The world does not owe you nothing. Understand it.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
I can't make this shit up. This is real life. I can't. I can't make it up. I'm telling you, people, it's hard. I understand. It's hard for you to wake up and say, oh my God, this person has to go, or this person is not doing this. How much poison can you take? How much, and I call it poison because that's exactly what the fuck it is. Nobody want to call it what it is. That's exactly what it is. How much poison can you take? How much of other people's craziness can you take? How, at some point in time, once you get a certain age, I'm 38 years old. Once you get a certain age, peace is the only thing I'm running on. If it's not peaceful, it's not helping, I'm cool. You can come to my house right now, you can see my game room, entertainment room, my couch ain't in here. Took it out, getting a new one. Waiting. I could have been got a new one. I don't because I want to make sure I get the right one when I'm ready, this and that. Let my girls pick. What you think, girls? Move one couch to the other room. But guess what? I got all this open room. I'm able to do my laundry. I could do everything. I got all this, everything sitting. I'm peaceful. I'm cool. I go to work, come back, everything. I'm cool. At some point in time, when you get at a certain age, you get to a point where you're like, I'm cool staying at home on the weekend. I'm cool laying in bed. Remember when we was in 20s? We used to, I gotta go out. My friends did it. You had that friend that always had to fight every time they went out, or they had different things, and then you wasn't thinking like, oh, that person is dealing with inner working demons or whatever. Now, when you get over 30, you be like, yeah, you know what? Jimbo can't come out with us because he do too much. I, I done went to work for 40 hours this week, and I done got my check for 2 weeks, and I'm not trying to sit there and pay $25 or $20 to get in the bar or the club and turn around and we gotta get out because Jimbo decided to be dumb. A light clicks when you get older. People gotta understand other people's opinion and other people's lifestyle does not pay your bills or your roof over your head. Unless you're tricking, that's the only time that comes into it. Besides that, people's opinion, their lifestyle, different things, That doesn't mean anything. That you can't live for other people. I don't live for other people. I used to do that back in the day, and I regretted it. Today, now, I regret it. I gave the example someone earlier today. I regretted being a people pleaser back in the day. A lot of people are people pleasers. Robin Williams said it himself. A lot of people, comedians, a lot of different, they smile, they laugh, and do that, but inside they be really hurting and got other things going on, but they're so used to people pleasing. Be careful of the people who people please because they are really inside battling and eating up. There's people who are really battling and eating up inside, and then you don't know until boom, they're time bound. Wow. We learned that in the 5th or 6th grade for us 80s, 90s babies.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to them. There's a lot of souls. We praying over here on some of these souls because these souls is hot.
Big Reese, I hear a lot of hurt souls.
Let's go. One more into we got another video going to. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's already loaded. Look at that. I'm getting it. I'm getting used to it, y'all. Watch. In a second, I'll be hitting them keys.
And some of the times when you have a narcissistic mother, their goal and objective is that your life becomes worse than what they had, or it becomes identical of what they lived. What do I mean by that? You have a baby and don't make it. You become a survival mode parent. That was my pain. Nobody was here for me. So I'm going to bring discord in your life. And some of the times when you have a narcissistic mother, their goal and objective is that your life becomes worse than what they had, or it becomes identical of what they lived. What do I mean by that? You have a baby and don't make it. You become a survival mode parent. That was my pain. Nobody was here for me. So I'm going to bring discord in your life.
You have to understand. She said it on the marker. You have to understand. Sometimes we have people in our life who are envious. They're jealous sometimes. There go another one. Let's hit this one.
Never admit their level of toxicity. They never admit their toxic behavior. Narcissistic dysfunctional families never admit their level of toxicity. They never admit their toxic behavior. That's why it can go on for generations, because the foundation is built on delusion. We don't have a problem. You have the problem. And that's why they normally isolate the scapegoats. They isolate the black sheeps and they make them the target because you're the one that's recognizing the toxicity. Narcissistic dysfunctional families never admit their level of toxicity. They never admit.
Yep. Hold on, I'll finish up a little bit more.
Their toxic behavior. That's why it can go on for generations, because the foundation is built on delusion. We don't have a problem. You have the problem. And that's why they normally isolate the scapegoats. They isolate the black sheeps and they make them the target because you're the one that's recognizing the toxicity.
Tell it again, Dad. Going it.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Somebody call the fire department.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking. Please understand. There are families and family members where they feel certain ways and they operate a certain way. There are friends. There are co-workers. I tell people, you can go to, when you go to work, you have co-workers, and it's cute to have co-workers that are great and friendly and cool and y'all homies, but understand that co-worker ain't gonna knock off the point of how they did. When I went to the Daggone Police Academy in Harrisburg, you're talking years ago, and I had to go through and this and that. It took for someone to say, on the job, you'll be paired up with people. You'll be paired up with people and you'll be best. You'll think that's the bestie, this and that. But also understand that person ran the marathon by themselves the same way you ran it at. You had to get up, get to class, drive to Harrisburg every weekend, do all this. You had to do your part-time, because if anybody knows, you can do full-time or you can do part-time. I don't tell everybody what I do in my business, because at the end of the day, it ain't you. So when I did that, I was there. I was the youngest moving, going boom, boom, boom. So I learned way back then that everybody that's on the marathon with you is running at a different pace and they're running at their own level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And that's why you can't take everybody with you to the next level. A lot of you are waiting for the next level or thinking I'm going to the next level, but you have one or two people that you need to drop off and say, hello, this is your bus stop. I appreciate you being here and all, but unfortunately, you can't continue to the next level. Ladies, there is that ex or that man that you've been daring back and forth about if you want to stay or leave them. And at the end of the day, you know you need to get your ass up and you need to walk away from that relationship or that situationship or whatever you're in. Fellas, there is a lady who is tearing your heart to fucking shreds and tearing it in and out. And at the end of the day, you know you need to walk away. But you can't because you're trying to make every excuse. We live in a world where we feel that if we sit there and we ask people and we keep saying, making excuses on why we need to stay around stuff or keep people in our lives, one of the biggest crutches that I've learned as being an 80s, 90s baby that we used to do is we used to sit there and they used to say, that's Uncle such and such or that's cousin so-so. And you knew there was something weird with that shit going on, but they used to say, don't worry about it. That person will come around because of family and that, and it ain't your business. On an age that used to be like that.
Big Reese, talk to
But
him.
now we're in a different time where people are talking about things and they're talking about family trauma.
Big Reese, I hear a lot of hurt souls.
I just heard the biggest scream in the back, and that's a soul that needs prayed on. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people, and I'm not going to say it again, I'm going to break it down to you even more. There are people that can't go to 2026 with you.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
They don't fit the chord of what you got going on. They don't fit what you have going on. They don't fit where you're moving and where you're going. They just don't. One of the biggest things, I ran the video last week. The one with KB and Edmund. He is a brother who has so much trauma, so much things going on, and he didn't need anything extra. For me, out the outside, because she said once you watch the reunion, go on Netflix and watch it. She said, there's a lot of love bombing, gaslighting, different things. There's a lot of that. She said behind on the camera, it's different. There's difference. So now you have to look at it as, okay, what's really going on? What's really being done? You got to look at all aspects of things with people. I get up every day just like you do. God wakes me up. It's not guaranteed, but he will wake you up if it's in his plan. I wake up every day. I thank God. I don't hit my social media yet, or I don't hit my text message, nothing. Wake up, say, thank you, God. Take a few breaths, get myself together. Then I hit, check the phones and go to the bathroom, do what I got to do, and then leave out. That's how my day operates. We live in a world where social media runs so much of people's life where they feel they have to meet the standards of what you see. There's a young lady who's on my thing. I'm going to play a video of her. Beautiful young lady. She's a beautiful young lady because of the fact of the matter, she's got all the aesthetics that go with it. The wigs, the hair, the daggone, the whatever she got done, all that stupid shit. Or whatever, just because somebody said that was what it was. And that's okay. She ain't got nobody that been telling her she's beautiful or pretty without all that shit. And it's understandable. It happens in the world. But some of y'all, look at what we did. Some of y'all females took and went, got your bodies done, all this stuff, right? You paid the 5, 10,000, 8, whatever it was to go get it done, right? Do you understand the service that has to be done? So every 5, maybe 10 years, that has to be done. So you took that pandemic little come up that you had and you used that to do that, right? Now, let's go down the road 5, 8 years, 10 years. You don't got that money to go get that thing set. Why'd you do that to yourself? Did you think you was gonna get a better result in life? Did you think you was gonna get more? Something better? No. Now you set yourself back, and you could have played, and you play with your health now. You gotta look at everything moving. Everything is not meant for everyone. I tell people, don't compare your life to somebody else's. It might look like they doing big things, this and that, but that person might be struggling in the back. I like the video skit where I see the dude got a Rolls Royce. He's driving it, taking the girl on a date, everything under the sun. She think he balling. And then he pulls up to an empty lot, pops the seat back, changes his clothes, and then goes to bed. Ain't got nowhere to live, nothing. He just boom. It's a nice little skit. I gotta find it. That's where they say don't judge every book by its cover and don't try to copy and mock everything. Some of y'all want these expensive new cars. Some of y'all run around with Dior, Balenciaga, all this great shit. That's great. Guess what? But your lights ain't on. Your electric bill's about to be cut off. But as long as you look fly, you good to go. A lot of you women that's claiming, oh man, they can't do nothing for me if you ain't paying my bills or nothing like that. Guess what? You're an adult. Get your little funky ass to work. Go pay your own bills. Men, we are not sitting back here in the simp area anymore. And we're not sitting back and paying motherfucking females bills. We're not doing that. Stop it. A lot of y'all are sitting back, fucking up the daggone system. Sitting up there paying these girls bills, thinking they're going to like you and all. No, they're going to use you. That's how it works.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Look at your girl daggone Summers. Summer Walker. Summer Walker went on and did an interview. I want everybody to go see that interview. Go watch the interview, go see the interview, and you will see. Summer Walker did an interview. And the interview, I watched it today. It's sickening. Either she's trolling because she's got an album coming out, or either that's really how she thinks. And if that's really how she thinks, that's sickening. Baby girl, you need to do better in life. You're broken. You need to go sit on somebody's couch and go have a conversation for a good long time. You talking about using men and run up the money and they supposed to do this. No, baby. You're broken. You're 2 for 3. It's a wrap for you. You have no logic behind that. Like, fellas, let's have some order with ourselves. Just because she looked like a bad chick don't mean nothing. Once you get older, you'll see. I don't care if she do look cute and bad and all this great stuff. That don't mean nothing. That's a headache waiting and walking. A lot of bad bitches is headache. They got refurbished and ran through daggone tire mark, cooter cotta. And a lot of them just ain't, they not hitting like you think. There's some chicks, I done been over some chicks house, bad chick, bad. Chick bad as hell. You like, ooh, Reese, how you score that? I'm Big Reese. That's just how it is. Get over the crib, they be like, ooh, excuse my mess, excuse my house. Excuse your what? You walking around like you $1 million, but you ain't got, your crib ain't even cleaned and all that. But it's that little chick over there that you think, ooh, she square. She all right. She like a 7 or a 6. But guess what? That crib clean as hell. She not a cook and clean.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Again, everybody can't go to 2026 with you. Last video to go in. All right, let's go.
You ever try to help someone and realize that they like their problems? Like, no matter how much advice you give or how much grace you would give someone and realize that they like their problems. Like, no matter how much advice you give or how much grace you extend, they don't want solutions. They want sympathy. Some people are addicted to struggle. So, since they're addicted to struggle, they don't even know themselves without chaos. So, peace feels foreign to them. They pray for blessings and then run back to the habits that block them. They ask for better friends and then sabotage the ones who love them correctly. Now, you hold them accountable, all of a sudden, you judgmental. Now they call you judgmental, not because you're wrong, but because growth requires work that they're not willing to do. You can't save people who are offended by accountability. That is not your assignment. Sometimes love looks like stepping back and letting God deal with them. If they love their problems, no amount of advice, prayer, or presence can fix what their mindset keeps breaking. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 8 says, "Do not rebuke mockers, or they will hate you. Rebuke the wise, and they will love you." Correction only works on willing hearts. So stop playing savior. That's God's job. Protect your peace. Love them. Pray for them. Release the outcome. Because when you keep rescuing people committed to chaos, you don't heal them. You just inherit their chaos.
Let her run
Women
again.
don't want a man that she like a lot. She want a man who like her a lot, so she can do this, that, and the third. And that's fine, because that's the game I run.
Yeah.
You know? So if you want to run it, that's cool. This ain't gonna work. But I'm looking for the one who's looking for me.
That's it.
You know, that's it. It's that simple.
And you gotta respect it. Even if a woman on that type of time, she gotta be smart enough to understand, like, damn, this is a different caliber of human being.
she
I must adjust my understanding.
She already know. Like, women know. Like, when you for me, you're gonna have to stand up to. And most women don't want to, because that's too much work.
Yeah.
Man.
We call that accountability, baby. That's too much work. Sometimes that work be accountability. We got to be accountable for what we do, how we do things, folks. I've been saying it all night. I've been saying it this whole session. Okay? We had some great videos tonight. Go back and watch them. Go back and run them. Bartender, hit me a drink.
Bartender, I need a drink. This is BarTalk 4.0.
We've been on Moscato all night. Some of y'all gotta understand. I'm the messenger. I'm just giving you the message. I can't do nothing. I can't do the shit for you. You gotta understand. This is life. This is how stuff really is. Welcome. This is BarTalk 4.0, baby. We're not going nowhere. This is how the world is. A lot of y'all have that issue. Y'all have that issue that y'all need to get done. Y'all have to understand, everybody's not going with you to 2026. Some people need to be doop, 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 cut off like Sprint. Sprint was real good. They'll cut you off in a minute. Oh, you doing too much. Oh, okay. Boom, boom. You ain't paid that bill. Let's go. Boop. Just be right on it. They be on you quick. A lot of us got to do better. When you cut somebody off to move to the next level, don't get it twisted, because you got to have your mindset ready for the next level moving. You have to make sure your ducks is in a row. Some of y'all praying for a new car.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And you ain't taking care of the one you got right now. That thing is always dirty. It's not backing down. None of that stuff. How you going to move to the next level when what you got right now you're not taking care of?
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to him.
Big Reese.
How you turn around and you want a new job, right? You want a brand new job. I need a better job, paying more. We all need better jobs to pay more. At the end of the day, there's a ratio. It's broke down a certain way. It just is what it is. I need this, but you're not coming to work on time. You're constantly calling off for work. Let's talk about it. Let's be real about it, daggone it. Let's be real about it. A lot of people sit here and complain and cry about stuff that they claim they need to get done and all, but at the end of the day, you're not doing nothing to put yourself in that daggone realm to be able to go to the next level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of y'all could sit here and go to school 50 million daggone times. You going to school is not going to get you to the next level what you want. It might be what you need to get you through the door, but actually your character, your personality, and how you operate is what actually gets you the job. Think I'm lying. Talk to somebody who does the hiring in HR. They'll tell you it ain't got shit to do with you being qualified. It all goes on your personality, character, and what they think in between there.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Talking to him. I got to keep it real with you. Everybody can't go to 2026 with you. Today is November. We have all next month. We have 1 month left in this year. In the year 2025, we have 1 month left. Time to clean out the closet. Clocks went back an hour yesterday. Time to clean the closets out. It's that time, baby. Get it out. Time to get it out. Clean it out. It's that time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got to be the one to tell you this. It's that time.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to them and they going to listen. It's that time, y'all. It is that time. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. It is the time now. It's clean out time. I'm sorry. Everybody can't. But when you cut people off, let me bring this closer so I can show you how to do it. When you cut people off, this is how you deal with them. You don't have to alienate people. It's just there's not a plate at this table for you. That's the easiest way I cut people. I say, listen, you've been good. I appreciate you for everything you've done, all the blessing, good, bad. But I feel like this isn't moving forward with you. I feel that this is your stop. Everybody don't get to come with you to the next level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And the next level is not always money. The next level could be anything. So don't think everything is money because it's not. The next level could be whatever. Some of y'all are married and you still got old shit that you need to cut off.
Big Reese, I hear a lot of hurt souls.
I hear souls screaming on that one. Some of y'all are in a relationship and you can't get to the wedding because you still got old shit that you need to cut off and baggage. I'm just telling the damn truth.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of y'all need to operate differently. A lot of y'all need to operate in a certain aspect, in a certain way. That's how this operates. That's how this goes. What you put into life, you're going to get out. So if you continue to sit there and you think poison and people who is around you that you know ain't doing no good for you or none of that stuff, you want to keep dragging them along, guess what's going to happen? You're going to keep getting dragged down.
The man of the hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Can't move forward unless you get rid of the old news. That's how this operates. Grab your life. Take a hold of your own life and move forward. That's how this works. Welcome. If you don't know, now you know.
Delusional.
You're delusional to sit there and keep letting people stay in your life who needs the vamos. It don't matter if it's who it is, what their title is at that time. You're delusional. As we bring this plane down and we've reached our destination, I want you to remember there is no way to get around the next level and going to the next level until you leave some people and some things behind. You're on level 5 and you want to go to 6. But you got to leave some of the stuff from level 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5 there so you can advance to the next. Some of y'all God done gave you what you needed, and you too stubborn, and you done left it on the table. Somebody else is going to get your blessing.
You are now tuned in with Big Reese on BarTalk.
God only show you stuff once, twice, and sometimes 3 times. But every time he got to show you, he show you the one time, boom. All right, he's light on you. The second time, there's a consequence in there, but he shows you it again. The third time, he hits you on the head, and then he shows you, and then you might get it taken away because you're too stubborn to listen and get things done. A lot of y'all are afraid to go on that risk and jump on that risk because of the fact of the matter, you too worried about looking back. I use the greatest example all the time. It's like the woman in the Bible. They were walking and they said, "Don't look back." And she turned around, looked back, and whoof, turned into dust. Once you go to that next level, there ain't no looking back. Keep moving. Keep your feet moving forward. Keep going. That's how this world works. That's how things move. Motivate the people.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
All right, my wisdom for today, and it's starting the week off. My wisdom for today is start moving towards your new elevation. Let me bring it in. Start moving towards your elevation.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
Start moving towards your elevation. You're going to the next level, but you know you got things to do. Take care of it. Married people, you know y'all need to go to the next level together, and one of y'all holding back, get it together, or either y'all need to go ahead and knock that out. It's just that simple. People in relationships, you trying to get to the next level. You trying to get to the marriage, to the wedding part. Guess what? You gonna make it there as long as y'all both running on the same time. Get on the same time or walk away from it. Walking away from relationships is the hardest thing a lot of people do. People will have babies, they'll do all this stupid shit, but walking away from a relationship that you know that is dying and killing you from inside, or it's just not beneficial, people have problems on that. It blows my mind. I understand the emotional part to it, but we gotta do better, folks. We gotta do it. Everybody's not going to 2026 with you.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
For today, I would tell you had 63 days. 63, 64, 60, 62 or 63 days, I would say. Now, you lesser. Folks, you can't make it up. Everybody's not going with you to 2026. Start making them cuts. Basketball teams do it every year. Football do it every day. Soccer do it every day. Everybody tried out for a team, but not everybody made the cut. Do what you need to do. It can be a text message. It can be whatever. Don't sit at no table. Don't have people sitting at your table that you ain't welcomed and you don't want at your table. Motivate the people, baby.
Turn it up. Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
All right, welcome to your destination. I had a ball today. Sometimes some people hate where the message comes from and who the messenger is. That's all right. I'm a straight cut person. God sent me back down to this earth and said, I need you to operate a certain way. And I'm damn for sure doing it. I want everybody to have a great week this week. I want everybody to move a certain way. I want everybody to move with confidence. If you need help this week with any advice or anything, BarTalk 2024 at gmail.com. It's anonymous. We'll talk. Everything under the sun. Hit me up. I have no problem responding and talking. Again, go check us out. YouTube, BarTalk 4.0. Instagram, BarTalk 4.0. Facebook, BarTalk. We here. I'm your boy Big Reese, baby. And let me tell you, this has been one of the many, many hard talks. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight, this morning. I appreciate everybody who took 52 minutes out of their life to listen and hear it. Be blessed, y'all. Have a blessed week. We're back on Wednesday. Everybody, have a blessed week. Control ourselves, egos, attitude, emotions. Get ourselves together. Be graceful. Love one another. We're in a very trying times right now. A lot of y'all are worried about the holidays and all. Fuck them holidays. They come every year. Don't mean you got to spend your money. You got to put your money where it needs to be. All right. Till the next time, between time, I'm your boy Big Reese. I love you. If no one told you this week, today, yesterday, anything, if no one told you they love you, I'm telling you, I love you. I want you to do the best. I want you to be the best you can each and every day this week. Until Wednesday, I will see you again. Love you. And this is BarTalk 4.0.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on BarTalk 4.0.
Hey.
We're making major moves. Oh. Grab your drinks. It's BarTalk 4.0.